right. Hey, this is a disclaimer for anyone that's about to venture into this podcast, either listening or watching. If you get your little feelings hurt because of things that are going on in the world, turn off this podcast right now and don't even watch it. We don't get political on our podcast. I try to stay away from stuff like that because it's a comedy show, and this is a comedy show we're about to do. But if you get your wee little feelings hurt about things, now would be the time to turn off and go enjoy another one of our podcasts. So that's my disclaimer. And that being said, welcome to a new exciting episode of This is Talking Sci-Fi with your guest host with the most, Sci-Fi Sean, and his awesome sidekick,
Just Randee.
So Randee has brought up an interesting thing that I was unaware of, and I've done a little bit of research on it since you told me. And this episode will cross some lines. We have lawyer friends watch this, and they say yay or nay, but I'm giving you the heads up there. You know who I'm talking to. We actually had to cut an episode from our last filming because I crossed a few lines, and I couldn't figure out how to uncross those lines. Well, this one we are going to walk along that dotted line on that road. Randee has told me that Disney, the evil rat, has decided to change the name of an iconic spaceship in a universally known movie franchise to be with the PC world. And I am not a huge fan of Star Wars, as a lot of you guys know, but this thing grinded my gears. Randee has told me that Disney has requested that they change Boba Fett ship from Slave One, which has been called from the very beginning. I even have toys from my childhood. Yes, I have Star Wars toys from my childhood. Slave One, they want to change it to Boba Fett's ship.
Starship.
And drop the word slave.
Yeah.
Now, I did more research on this, and I found out that the reasoning why is they're focusing on this now, which could mean bigger things to come in the future, is because of the Lego Corporation. Did you hear that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They're changing the toy because children get it, and they don't want the word slave or the word master used on any of their
Sean,
Lego toys.
They sell Lego Anakin, and he killed fucking kids.
I know. So, but he didn't call them. He didn't call them boy or girl kids. It was just children. So, and this is what this episode's about: is how ridiculous these movie companies, television companies, and part of the 1% of the general population of these United States of Americas that we live in are going to make it difficult for us sci-fi fans. Now, if you're watching this podcast, you are a science fiction fan. You get it. You don't have to be preached to. You know, okay? It doesn't have to be, you don't have to be spanked, okay? Yes, changes are happening. Changes are coming. We got to get with it. We got to get, what is it? They call it woke. Which means get with the groove crowd or whatever, you know. We've had woke before they used the word woke. Generations of people. And when you were in high school, kindergarten, when I was in kindergarten, high school, elementary school, you had to go with the flow or you get labeled a nerd, which is cool now, or something else, racist, whatever, bigot, homophobe, whatever.
Well, you do know Star Wars is eliminating Slave Leia too, right?
Yes, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I mean, is Disney ruining Star Wars?
They J.J. Abrams, which is, as much as I like him doing the Star Wars movies, he's done a great job. And what's his name that does the Lorian that we're going to talk about, that directs that?
Yeah.
You get what I just said there? Not Mandalorian, but Lorian. I'm going to start speaking in the politically correct way just to prove to you guys a point. So, what we've seen in the Star Wars franchise, the later episodes, the last three, which I did watch Rise of Skywalker after months, over a year of not wanting to watch it because I couldn't get past Princess Leia being a Jedi Master because they never went into that in the original series. They did in the books and all
Sean,
that.
they did something new instead of copying like they're doing in Star Trek, and you don't like it either. Come on.
No.
Yes.
I like my Princess Leia in a brass bikini. I don't like her making people do flips and lifting rocks and shit into the air.
You wouldn't have wanted to seen her in a bikini in The Rise of Skywalker.
I would have loved that. I would have even looked at old Princess Leia in that same bikini.
Maybe they should have had that in a picture frame hanging on the wall. You'd have liked the movie.
Do what?
They should have had a picture of that hanging on the wall, and you would have liked the movie.
Yeah, like the Farrah Fawcett poster from the 70s is like on the back of like Poe's bedroom. Poe and what's the other guy's name? Finn are supposed to be a couple, but I didn't see that in the movie.
No, so, I didn't get that at all.
Now, I was surprised that Star Wars didn't go more into the kind of LGBTQ, XYZ, whatever they call it, but they did. Because you remember the really ugly chick that had the big nose that was not really good looking from the last episode? She was kissing another woman in the background. Right. But in that defense, Rey kissed Kylo Ren, and I thought he was a gay guy, so I didn't know. So honestly, I did. So, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's cool. But we watched Princess Leia and Luke Skywalker kiss and insinuate more than kiss in the first original 4, 5, and 6 episode. Was it? Yeah, 4, 5, and 6. Yeah. Star Wars is not as, and you're gonna love when I say this. Star Wars is not as innovative and now our time things like Star Trek is, because Star Trek, with the new Discovery and Picard, they push the envelope of the different types of relationships and stuff that they have. See, I'm trying to skip around saying things, and that's fine. I'm not trying to offend anybody. It doesn't matter. I'm not racist and I'm not homophobic because I have friends of both those type of things. Randee is just a regular white guy. I should be not even talking to him because he's white. Okay, so, but I'm going to call you a pale Randee, and I'll be, pale Sean. I don't know.
Does it matter? Does it matter that my favorite football player is white?
You talking about Tom Brady?
No, he's black.
Oh, is he? Who's your favorite football player?
White.
Oh, who's on first? I get it. Anyway, Star Wars. I finally watched it, and they're gonna be changing some things. Now, listen to how ridiculous this sounds. And again, I'm not trying to get political. I'm just being real people. Science fiction people are the smartest people on Earth. We should run everything. Okay, that's the way I feel. When they invent time travel and transporters and starships, I'm sure Elon Musk was a huge science fiction fan. That's why he's building these things, But listen, how are we going to do all these name changing and gender changing names to be politically correct in the future? We'll start off with something that is going to blow everyone's mind. And when you watch this, I'm going to hear heads explode. Masters of the Universe, starring...
Shut up, Sean. Shut up.
He-Man.
Shut up.
How the hell are they going to fix that?
Oh, my God.
Okay, I get Slave
Shut up,
1
Sean.
to Boba Fett's ship. But how are they going to say Masters of the Universe? Because they don't want to use the word Master, Lord, or anything like that.
You just ruined my day.
What would they change the name to? People of the Universe.
Oh, bullshit.
How do you fix the word He-Man? He-Man. How do you fix that, Randee?
Shut up, Sean. You just pissed me off. You ruined my day.
I'm sorry.
That's my favorite cartoon.
Man-at-Arms. How are they going to fix that guy's name?
Who?
Person of Arms. Oh, what is he, an octopus? It's Person of Arms.
Oh, my God.
Wait, I got one better for you. Let's go back to Star Wars. Dark Lord. How are they going to fix that? I'm going to tell you how they're going to fix it. They're going to change Darth Vader's title and all these other Dark Lords' names title. Instead of Dark Lord blah, it's going to be Colorful Supervisor. Darth Vader. Colorful Supervisor.
So silly. God damn it.
That's what. Think about it. Wait, Spaceballs. How are we gonna fix that? Space genitalia.
I guess you're right. Oh
no,
my
I'm being
God.
honest, Randy. Man from U.N.C.L.E., a great old television show. How are they gonna fix that? Folks from a family member. You can't say uncle. That's male. That's racist or it's homophobic. Hey, Harry Potter fans. How many Harry Potter fans do we have out there? Mandrake. The really little creepy plant that you pull up and it screams. Ah! It's going to be called a person drake.
That's bull. That's crazy. But we're headed that way, Sean.
Do what?
We're headed that way.
We're already there, Randy. Yeah. Wait, y'all remember what was the guy from Bonanza's name that's in that show I'm about to mention? No, not Ben Cartwright, the son. Highway to Heaven. You remember that show about the angel that came back was trying to fix stuff, and it was played by Michael Landon.
Yes.
We can't talk about religion anymore because God's out. There's no God. God's gone. So Highway to Heaven, they're going to change to Road to Nowhere. There's going to be the new title of Highway to Heaven.
Nowhere.
Road to Nowhere. Yes. Hey, let me blow your mind with this one.
Oh, you
How
can't
are we
do
going to
any
get around
more.
saying what?
You can't do any more other than ruining He-Man for me.
Yeah. Mother Nature. What are we going to call her? Nature?
Yeah, they started giving men names to the hurricanes. Now we have to find letters and symbols.
They don't call them hurricanes anymore. They call them, they categorize them with their cat. We got a Cat 5 storm coming in. I've never seen a cat in a hurricane. Have you?
No.
Oh, wait. Yes, I have. Pepper came in a hurricane. I'm sorry. Let's go into something even more crazy. How is DC going to handle and Marvel going to handle their universe now? Superman? Are they going to call him Super Person? Supergirl? Genderless Hero is her new name.
Oh, I like that.
Yep. Batman is Bat-Human.
These suck, Sean.
Wonder Woman, Wonder Amazon.
Yeah.
Because Amazon is not gender specific. Iron Man, Rain Man, Spider-Man, Ant-Man, Elephant Man.
What?
I have no gender. I'm an elephant. They're going to get rid of Elephant Man's trunk. That's too specific to a gender. Okay, that's what's going to happen there. People, stay true. I'm just telling you, and I'm not preaching to you. I'm making fun of this, yes, but we are facing this situation in the science fiction and fantasy world, you know. Anime. Anna's a girl's name. What are they going to call it? You tell me, Romeo. It can't be Anime Cars of the World.
Wait a minute. I thought it was Aunt May. I thought they were talking about Spider-Man's aunt.
No, you dumbass.
That's an actual genre?
Animated.
Oh.
Anna. Okay.
Oh, I get it now.
So we're going to have to call it People May.
People.
We line them all up at that big show we do every year, and it's not the car show, it's the people show. The car, you know. I don't know. You think about it. Google. Just take a second and Google movies or television shows that have the word woman, man, girl, bionic. We're not going to say bionic man or bionic woman anymore. It's going to be just bionic. So the next $6 million person movie that comes out, it's just going to be called Bionic. I guarantee you that's how they're going to get around that because they're working on it right now. So, you know, think about it, Randy.
God,
it's the end of the world as we know it.
It is, and it's science fiction. It could be anything.
Listen, people. Listen to me, people. Listen. And I know probably people are mad right now, and I get it. I understand it. I want you to know this. When this wonderful nation was founded hundreds of years ago with our forefathers, our four people, and they set up a bunch of standards, and this was the way it was. We were escaping tyranny from Europe, okay? So that's what I'm just telling you. You gotta understand. Words are never going to go away. People, and it's going to take generations for any of this to fit in. So you and me, your kids will be gone before it becomes like all these really weird. It'll be Logan's Run is what it's going to be. I'm sorry, I can't call him Logan. No, that's a by name. I can say Logan's Run. They're going to make everyone commit suicide before they turn 30 years old, and that's how they refresh everything. My little crystal's going to go off of my hand when I'm 29, and I'm like, well, Lord, I got a year. I got to get all my stuff wrapped up because I had to go to Carousel. Boy, I'm really digging deep, and I'm blowing your mind because you probably never watched this. Logan's Run had Michael York was the guy. It was a great show. Earth had come to a point to where it had been destroyed, probably because of greenhouse effect and global warming and all this man-made crap that's killing us now. But they put domes over all these cities, but to control the population, you can only live till you're 30 years old. Then you have to go to Carousel, where it's this beautiful festival. All your family that's younger than you, of course, shows up. There ain't gonna be no grandpa, grandma, because they died at 30.
Yeah.
So
sounds interesting.
And then you float up to this big, beautiful light in the sky. Oh, that sounds kind of religious. And then a laser shoots you and you disintegrate, and life goes on without you. And life goes on without you.
Sounds fantastic.
I ain't got nobody. Nobody. I'm sorry, I went into a whole song there called Just a Gigolo. Wait, we can't say gigolo anymore. It's male. No, we can't say male. It's, darn it, it's party time. You can't say hooker or whore or gigolo or prostitute. It's a good time.
Yeah.
It's happy ending. Anyway, sorry for the rant. Think about it. I'm not a big fan of them changing Boba Fett Slave 1 to Boba Fett ship. But I get it. They're trying to make a point, and I get it. It's not going to increase your sales, Lego. It's going to piss us science fiction people off. And the really sad thing, and I'm going to cap it off. I know we're running a little over. We science fiction people get it, but we are not aggressive people. I'm probably the most aggressive science fiction person you ever met when it comes to things like that. Most science fiction people lay down and go one side of the fence or not the other, and some of them ride the fence. I'm not talking about just politics, but I'm talking about religion and things like that. You have to admit there's some sort of a powerful being in charge of us, whether it be a Christian God, a space alien, Kalis. It doesn't matter. There's a bigger picture here, and we just have to understand it. But people changing stuff that we grew up with, that you probably grew up with, that your kids are growing up with, changing their names isn't going to help because people get it. You think little junior son of a gun over there is going to pick up his little Slave 1 ship and say, oh, I'm offended because they call this Slave 1, because that's the way it is, I'm not going to be offended by it. Space genitalia coming to a theater near you soon. Hey, thanks for listening and ranting. Send your hate mail to Just Randee.
That's right.
On Facebook. And don't send it to me because, hey, I'm just saying what is in my head and my heart. But just remember, we love all our viewers. We have some great people who are watching us, like Mark LaForest. I shouldn't have said his name. But anyway, Mark, I love you, buddy. We've got Curtis Spidey watching us. We've got Matthew Pfeiffer watching us. We got all these people watching us, and they appreciate it. But my new friend Rob, I picked up a new buddy that's following us now. He's I've never met him in person, but I talked to him a lot on Facebook with likes and memes and stuff. So that means I'm friends with him. So anyway, thanks for listening to us. We hope you enjoyed the show, and we will be back very soon with another great episode of This is Talking Sci-Fi with your host, Sci-Fi Sean, and his awesome sidekick,
Just Randee.
Welcome to Talking Sci-Fi. And your host and starring Sci-Fi Sean and Just Randee.